Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share a conversation with the Divine Counterparts reading that I'm going to do. So I actually did this. This is for me and my twin, but I know that we are part of this group. So whoever resonates with me, this will be applicable for you as well. So if you follow my videos, then I basically channel letters from your twins, but also I do healing and readings. And recently I've been guided to go back. I've been doing sound healing. And so I've been going to gong baths, which is basically a big drum. They use drums and it works on a vibrational level. And I've been doing those every week. And I've been going to Brighton to do them. Now, Brighton is a place in the UK. It's by the sea. And is a place that I've been to with my twin. And I have experienced with my twin, I've done, I also am a past life regression therapist. So when I was doing the training for that, I experienced a past life where I was a shaman with my twin. We were both shamans together, and we were actually black jaguar shamans, or jaguar shamans. And in that particular lifetime, he was like the main shaman in the village, and I was his wife. But what happened was he was quite an authoritative figure, and I was also a shaman, and people would come to me because I was more softer and more kind of emotional, and people were a bit frightened of him. And what happened was, in that lifetime, that really hurt, basically that he went off in that lifetime. And so I'm telling you this because you will only learn bits of your journey. Your higher self will only give you bits of the journey that you need to know for your highest good at that time. Because when I experienced that lifetime, the first time I experienced that lifetime, I saw me and my twin on a bed together. And we were elderly, and we actually died together in in each other's arms on a bed. But what I hadn't experienced in that particular time was that actually he had left me because we'd had this kind of I had kind of damaged his ego, basically. So he left the village because he felt that I was getting more of the people than he was. But he came back for me at the end. And so the first time I experienced that lifetime was actually, I experienced the ending of our life together, and I didn't see anything before that. But then, of course, as my soul has evolved, my soul awakening has evolved, I have seen more and more of that lifetime, which has explained more and more of my journey together with my twin. Anyway, the reason why I'm going to share that is also to always know that you will be given the right information at the right time for your own soul growth, right? So you won't get all the answers at once, because it's too much, right, to take. And your soul needs to evolve to a certain level before you can take it, right? Now, what's happened to me recently is I have been dreaming a lot more about. Normally, I feel my twin's energy around me and I see him, but I don't often dream. But I've been dreaming, and recently, over the last couple of nights, the black jaguar has been coming. And when I woke up in the night from a dream, and my twin has been coming in my dreams with the black jaguar. So that's why I was just prompted to do this reading, because what I definitely feel is that there is some kind of there is this sense of regret about things that have happened in your journey, right? But it's about releasing that, because actually that needed to happen in order to progress your path together. And so what I mean by that is the reason why I keep being taken to go back to Brighton is a place where I went to with my twin, but it also was very tinged with bittersweet because I think that was when he was first connecting with the person that, his karmic, the person that he's with. So I can now look on reflection that I know why I keep being taken back there is because we need to let go of that energy. I think he is very feeling guilty about that still, which is reflected that now in these cards. So that's why, if you look back on your journey, is there something that you're feeling guilty about, or because that triggered a series of events for me that I can understand why I behaved the way I did, obviously now. But at the time, I didn't, I was just reacting. So it's about letting that go, right? Because actually we need to appreciate that every part of that journey happened for a reason. And so it was meant to be. So I'm just going to show you, because this is the conversation that basically confirms it, because it's saying, what was the special message that they would like to give you? And it is know that you're healing, right? So you're healing this particular situation. And this is the fox. Always use the power of the fox to help you come home, to help both of you come out of your situations, to help move. The fox is very cunning. It can always get its way home. Because what is going on at the moment, and it is literally, this is so perfect, given the song yesterday was Wonderwall, which said, when are you going to save me? Is because you're both saving each other's soul. So this is also about, basically looking at the past, right? And reviewing your soul path. It's number 7. So it is about knowing that you are on a journey to rescue each other's soul. And so about appreciating that actually everything that's happened in the journey has happened for a reason. So there's no need to feel regret or sadness or guilt for it, because actually all of that can be let go. Because what do they want for your future? And it is that they want to follow your light, right? And they're basically, if you look at this is a maze. This is a pathway that's going up and up and up. And you're literally holding this light for them. So they want to follow your light, right? They want to be at one with you. And they want to go through this crazy pathway of life with you, right? Not knowing actually where this is going to go, but opening themselves up to stepping into the unknown, right? You can't see where this path is leading. It's actually very foggy ahead. But what's happening is the pathway before them, right in front of their eyes, is starting to clear, even though they don't know what it looks like. And both of us don't know, because that's the beautiful evolution of your soul into your awakening of who you are. Because actually when you tap into that more and more and more, it takes you into a life of more and more freedom, because actually you don't need the control of controlling your destiny, because you'll go in the flow of following your destiny and believing that your dreams can come true. So what is blocking us at present? And this is the Ghostlands card. So this is all about nostalgia. And this is why, for me, I know that this is so spot on to what I was feeling, is this sense of looking back and feeling regretful for things and thinking, is the same thing going to happen again? I'm feeling like, how can I move forward when I feel really guilty about stuff that happened? And I feel really guilty for not knowing at the time what this was, and just being so confused about everything and, things that happened. But it's about letting this go, right? Because if you let it go, then you're twin. Remember, you're one energy body together. So what do they want you to do to help your union? And this is about going within, about really focusing on your own intuition, about taking the time to really go with them, because this is the guidance from your twin. This is the guidance from the universe for your reunion. So it's only in those times of deep introspection and deep reflection that you really start to listen to your intuition. And so that is what they're wanting to say, because also the universe wants you to know what to focus on is that this relationship is here to challenge you to the core. It challenges you to face your shadow, right? And to really look at your journey and to say, okay, what is it that actually I'm probably not proud of? I mean, I'm not proud of lots of things when I was with my twin, because I was so crazy because I couldn't understand what was going on. And I knew that we had this unbelievable connection. And so the fact that he was saying that we had to stop it, you know, sent me over the edge, basically. And so there's things that I did that I'm hugely, you know, that I regret, but I don't regret because I understand why it had to happen. Especially, you know, when the song yesterday was Wonderwall, and in that, especially that it said, together we say, you know, when are you going to save me? And it's about realizing that you are both saving each other's soul. Every single day on this journey, the more and more you tread the path of ultimate knowing, right, of following your own light, because you're actually rescuing each other. Rescuing each other's soul. It's even number 7. And the hot air balloon is green. Right? Green is all about the healing. Because then what special message they want to give? And again, it's number 7. It is a metamorphosis of the soul. Right? But this is really interesting, because in this card it talks about the chrysalis and the butterfly coming out of the chrysalis. Now, last Christmas I met my twin at a particular bar, and it's along the river in London. I walked along the river this weekend, and above the bar, the exact bar that I sat with my twin, virtually above where I sat with my twin, there is a huge billboard. And on the billboard, it has a chrysalis with a butterfly breaking out of the chrysalis, right? So the chrysalis is half empty, you know, it's basically on its way, emerging out of the butterfly. Out of the chrysalis, which again is hugely symbolic of this sense of, you know, they really are coming out and really are tapping into their heart. But the other guidance is about, you know, really let go of this sense of the goblin coming up, this sense of nostalgia, looking back and being regretful, because actually that was needed in order for us to come to life, to who we truly are, in order for us to come together, right, in love. And that's not just you, that's not just your twin, that's for all of us collectively to come together in love. And then the final one, which was so gorgeous, is about the spirit. And it's about honoring the spirit in everything. So what this is saying, or what they, you know, this was the final message, was to say, look, in order to ground, this is number 4, it's about grounding that connection to the physical. It really is about honouring each other's journey. And so to let go of any regrets, to let go of any kind of bittersweetness that there is, right? To let go of that and to actually be completely appreciative of all of that had to happen for a reason. And because it had to put you, you know, basically, in order for you to come together, every single step of your journey has had to happen. Because look at this, we are all going towards the golden energy and the golden palace and the golden love within, right? And so this is honouring the spirit in everything, right? And this is, in order for us to come together, we need to honour the spirit and our spiritual journey in every step of our journey together. All right. I just thought I'd share, because I know that if it's for me, then it will help others who are following the same sort of path as me. All right, hope that helps. Take care. Bye.